Okay, so call me crazy, but I believe that there are 5 reasons why the Thousand Sunny might be damaged, if not outright destroyed, by the end of the Egghead arc. From the moment the arc started, the Thousand Sunny has been singled out to be attacked. And this is unlike in other arcs where there's been times where the Straw Hats were trying to get away and you had Garp or someone else firing at the Sunny. But with Egghead, the moment they pulled up to Egghead, you had the Sea Beasts trying to attack the Thousand Sunny. And then when CP0 rolled up, you had Lucci telling Kaku to go and destroy the Thousand Sunny. And now that Kizaru is here, he is trying to attack the Thousand Sunny. And in his case, it actually makes the most sense that that would be his immediate target because his mission right now is not to defeat Luffy the Yonko. His mission is to capture or to prevent Vegapunk from escaping Egghead, and it's already been made clear that Luffy and Vegapunk plan on escaping by the Thousand Sunny, and so therefore it would make sense for Kizaru to destroy that as a way of cutting off their means to escape to stretch out the siege. Now, the weakest part of this theory is that the Thousand Sunny might be in jeopardy because Kid and Law's ships were destroyed. Now, obviously, the flaw here is that Luffy is now a Yonko, whereas Kid and Law's ships were destroyed by Yonko. So it would make more sense for the Thousand Sunny not to be destroyed, just to show that Luffy is no longer rivals with Kid and Law, but rivals with Shanks and Blackbeard. But whether or not this comparison applies, it still made it clear that for this arc, the destruction of ships is very much a theme. Because in the case of Kid, his ship didn't even really need to be destroyed, where that's why the community is kind of joking about it, because Dory and Brogy pretty much just destroyed it just to teabag him, basically. And then also with the parallels to Ohara, we've already gotten the confirmation that Saturn has ordered the ships of scientists fleeing Egghead to be hunted down and destroyed. And so there's already that theme of destroying ships. Now, I told someone this theory, and their first response was that they didn't think that was going to happen because the Sunny is made out of the same stuff that Roger's ship was made out of, and it's the strongest in the world and all that. But that's also the issue, that the Sunny is made out of atom wood, and atom wood comes from the atom tree in Elbaf, and it's already been confirmed that our next stop is Elbaf. And so therefore, the Sunny, again, not necessarily being destroyed, but damaged, would fit right in where it would add one more objective and reason for the Straw Hats to be at Elbaf, and then also it would give us a reason, or give Oda a reason to give us some Atom Tree lore. Because otherwise, when we go to Elbaf, he would have to almost shoehorn it in just to tell us. But if they're there to get more wood to fix their ship, then it would just naturally flow. Now, speaking of Elbaf, besides Luffy, what 3 Straw Hats do you think are going to get the most storylines in Elbaf? Already we know that Robin is going to be important in some way because between Wano and between Egghead, there's already been orders to capture her. But more importantly, if we are correct and Saul is at Elbaf, then we will get that reunion and we'll get some more information for Robin. And with Usopp, from day one, we've always known or always suspected that Elbaf was going to be Usopp's arc. But then when you get to Frankie, Elbaf may not necessarily be Frankie's arc, but we all expected Egghead to be. And so far, it hasn't really delivered, but the end of Egghead leading into Elbaf may. And the reason why I bring this up is because one of the parallels that's shaping up, and we know how much Oda loves parallels, is that Elbaf is beginning to shape up to look a little bit like Water 7 in Enies Lobby. And already we're seeing that parallel with the Leloucia event, where the hole left behind immediately reminded us of Enies Lobby. And then just recently, when it was revealed that the water rose, it immediately reminded us of the Aqua Laguna in Water 7. And the reason why that's important is because the Water 7 Enies Lobby saga, basically 2 arcs, but I'm lumping them together as one mini saga, that those 2 arcs were the arcs where Usopp, Frankie, and Robin all got the most character development. We got character introduction for Frankie. We got Robin going from just being kind of on the ship to legitimately seeing herself as a Straw Hat. And we got Usopp leaving the crew, doing the whole Sniper King thing, and then coming back. But most importantly, the whole reason why Usopp left the crew is because the Mary was about to be destroyed. That it was on its last legs, and they were about to get a new ship. And now the parallel here would be if the Thousand Sunny got damaged or destroyed, and then they had to get a new one or get it fixed at Elbaf. Because I don't really believe, first off, for everybody about to argue, I do not believe that the Thousand Sunny is going to be destroyed to the point where we get a brand new ship. Because I think we're too late in the game to kind of have a third ship. But I do believe it's very possible that it will either be damaged or destroyed, and someone will save the lion figurehead so that when we get a new ship, it will look exactly the same. You won't be able to tell that it's been fixed, all that. But the parallels between the end of the Going Merry and the Sunny being in jeopardy at Egghead are very strong. And then also what this ties into, again, for Frankie, who is the one that we expected to get the most character development in Egghead, but so far hasn't, the major elephant in the room here is that his wanted poster has been changed into the Thousand Sunny. And none of us know why, and it may not have anything to do with this, but one thing we can all agree on, if you don't agree with anything else I said in this video, we can all agree that that is major foreshadowing for something. And then also in closing, the issue here is that writing manga is kind of like wrestling, and that you have to figure out how to get everyone over. And right now, Luffy can't really stand to take a loss because he's just become a Yonko, and so you can't have Kizaru or Saturn beat him in a way that makes it seem like it was a mistake that he became a Yonko. Like, he has to still be that guy. But also, Kizaru and Saturn can't really take a major L here either, because moving into the final saga, we need them to be dangerous. And so the cleanest way to kind of split that is having Luffy escape with Vegapunk and do all the stuff he's going to do at Egghead in a way that kind of embarrasses the government, but still doesn't definitively beat Kizaru or Saturn. But on their side, have them damage the Sunny or destroy it in such a way that it teaches Luffy that, yes, you're a Yonko, yes, you're strong, but can you protect everybody? Can you protect everything?